we're going to try and catch some panfish, hopefully shellcracker. If not bluegill, we'll take speckled perch, whatever will bite. We went and got some grass shrimp from the bait store down in there, and we're going to give it a whirl. We got a pretty good rainstorm, not necessarily moving in, but I think it's just going to skirt the south side of the lake back there. At least that's what we're hoping. All right, we've made it down to our starting point, and what I'm using here is a 10-foot Uncle Buck brim buster is what we call them in here in Florida, but with probably about 6 feet of 8-pound strand monofilament. And I've got a number 4 Mustad gold hook right there. And that's what we're going to use. Just a hook, no weight. We want these grass shrimp to be presented as natural as possible. So we won't use a weight, just a simple fisherman's knot or improved clinch knot, whatever you want to call it. What we're going to do is thread a couple of these shrimp on here. Normally, when I'm fishing for brim like this, I only use about 2. And them right there, they're a great panfish bait, and the thing about it is anything will hit them. Speck will hit them, or crappie, sac-a-lait, whatever you want to call them. Bluegill, shellcracker, any panfish, bass, anything will eat them. And just like the saltwater shrimp, they've got a hard shell right there on their head. And I'll normally hook one through that hard part and then thread another one on behind it. Just use 2, no need to load the hook up with them. Get my trolling motor down. A little bit of wind picking up. Wow. And I mean, the wind has really picked up. We may be seeking some shelter here before too long. We surely can't fish in this wind. Trying to give it a minute. And, let it calm down for a second instead of wasting all my trolling motor battery. Reel it in, son. Reel it in. We pulled over here to a little clump of stuff to get out of the wind and kind of hold us in place, and I dropped the grass shrimp in and caught the first fish of the day. Not a giant by no means, a little bitty black crappie, speckled perch. Go ahead and hold him and let him loose. Just a little guy, but considering the conditions, I'll take what I can get right now. It's not broken, it just doesn't have a bait on it. The reed patch down here, they like to bed. These brim do down around the base of them. What I'm doing is letting these grass shrimp sink down right there to the bottom, just bumping them up and down here and there. And right now we're just trying to trying to locate some. A lot of times, you get here early in the morning in the calm of the morning, you can find these fish. The water's too dark, it's stained, so you can't physically see the bed. But what you can do is smell it. There's such a concentration of fish in one area that it smells like fish. And you can just troll around until you smell them. And then a lot of times too, just had a bite there. A lot of times too, you'll see kind of a frothiness on top of the water. That's a good indication that there's fish there as well. And just throw your grass shrimp down there and try and pinpoint exactly where the bed is. And normally it's game on once you find them. Generally what I do when I'm fishing like this is just watch my line. It's a little tough to do in the wind, but normally you can watch that line sink down, and one gets a hold of it, it'll jump just like that. There's a shell cracker. Not a very big one, but a shell cracker nonetheless. That's what we're after. No, you need to get your pole in the water, son. Catch a fish. Oop. We may be on to something. I'll just knock the stew out of it right there. Almost act like a speck. There he is. Bluegill. Again, not the size we're after, but a fish. Let him go. Try it right, see right there, about where you're at. Let it sink down right in, yep. Let it sink down right in there. The wind's dying down some. I'm starting to smell some fish. Not real strong. I do smell them. There he is. Now that's what we're looking for. So, get in here. That's a bluegill and a great big one. That's what we're looking for. Yep. All right. Well, that's a good sign. There's some fish here anyhow. There he goes. Whew. Oh boy, look at this monster. What a bluegill. That is a tank. You can hardly get your hands around them. What a bluegill. And fat. Fat is all get out of it. Woo, that's a big old shell cracker there.
So don't keep him.
That is exactly what we're after. Big old monster shell crackers. Oops. If I can get down here and get my hands on him. I'll show y'all. Or a red ear sunfish, shell cracker full of eggs. I'm peeing everywhere, but see the red? Trying to get that in the camera, the red ear right there. Difference between a shell cracker and a bluegill. That red ear and the blue ear. bluegill. It's got the blue ear on it. Ooh, that thing just knocked the mess out of it.
Ooh, let's keep that little funny.
Come here, settle down. Little bluegill. Get him back in the water. He's too small, buddy. Throw him back. Here, bring him up here. Let's show everybody what he looks like. It's a warmouth. If you can tell, they got a great big old mouth on them, kind of like a speckled perch or a bass. They're actually a good eating fish. He's a little on the small side. I'll throw him back, let him grow up. There he is. Look at that thing. Good night. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was on camera or not, but that was a big old fish. May have been a mudfish, either that or a bass. Whatever it was a good sized fish.
Ow! I can't grab one. I got a minnow and I'm getting a grass shrimp.
You better get your pole in the water, or you're gonna get skunked. If y'all get a chance to come do this, you sure ought to. It's super simple. You don't have to have a $200 outfit to catch them. You need a $10 game pole from Walmart or Bass Pro or wherever. Spool 8-pound test, some number 4 gold hooks, and grass shrimp, and that's it. Have a blast.